Hey guys, it's week 2 of Lowe's Garden to Go kits. This is Sheri Ann Richerson from experimentalhomesteader.com. I need to tell you guys that I did get this Lowe's Garden to Go kit for free. They didn't ask me to review it or anything. It was just something you could go to their website, lowes.com, and sign up for and get for free. So it was available to anybody that wanted to go do that. And I'm going to share with you what we received, as well as some of my thoughts on this kit. And I do have to say, there are a lot more pros about this week's kit than there are cons, but there are a few cons as well, and I'm going to share those with you. So first of all, we did not get signed up for the kit last week, as I had said, because literally by 12:03 a.m., I could not get on to the Lowe's website to sign up. It was saying sold out. So I don't know if that was a glitch or what exactly. But it was saying sold out, and a lot of people had that problem. So this week, I was able to get signed up for the sapling that they're going to be giving away next Thursday. And so I'm excited about that. But I just happened to get one of these kits, and here's how I did it. The event is from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. here. And we went out a little before 7 p.m. and asked if there would be extra kits if we were able to get one. And the one lady was going to go ahead and give us one at 7, and the other lady said we had to wait till 9 in case people didn't make it. So a friend of mine stopped in, and she was able to actually get the kit. I'm thinking about 7:30, 8 o'clock. We waited till close to 9, and we went back out to our Lowe's store, and we asked if we could have one. And the lady we asked another lady, and she said to go ahead. There was about half a cart full of these little kits left. So a lot of people either didn't show up, or there was a glitch and people couldn't get signed up, and I don't know which it was. But I found it very interesting that there were so many left that were unpicked up. So my understanding is if people want to go to our Lowe's tomorrow and ask for these kits, they can get them whether they signed up or not, which I think is great because that gives people like me that could not get signed up because it kept saying sold out a chance to get the kits. It also gives people that maybe didn't know about it a chance to get the kits. So if you did not get a kit, you might want to check with your Lowe's tomorrow and see if there are any extras floating around that maybe you can get. What came in this week's kit? Now my friend got different seeds, but we got 2 packets of seeds. She did get the beefsteak tomatoes, but she also got some zinnias. I ended up with 2 packets of beefsteak tomatoes, which is fine. I won't use them this year because I already have all my tomatoes started. I'll use them next year, though. And for those of you that got tomatoes and are wondering, is it too late to start them? Absolutely not. Go ahead and plant these. There's plenty of time still, especially with the weather being a little bit colder. Here where we are, it looks like it's still going to be in the 40s at night, clear at the end of May. So if that's the case, we're not going to be planting tomatoes outside until at least June. The other item we got was this cute little piñata. And my friend tore hers open and showed me what was inside, so I knew before I actually got there. But there is a little sticker here that you can peel down and a little flap. So I'm going to show you what's inside of here. Hopefully I can get it out because I'm not wanting to damage the piñata because I'm not sure if I'm going to take this up to my grandkids and maybe let them bust it open or what I'm going to do exactly. Here we go. Okay. Okay. These are a little bit hard to get out. Because like I said, I'm trying not to bust it open. I'm trying not to make a mess either. So give me a minute. Because I do not want my cat to get a hold of this confetti paper. It has seeds in it, and sadly, we have not figured out what kind of seeds. But basically, we have these little seed balls. They look like paper with seeds in them. And there are different colored ones, little orange ones and yellow ones. And you can see the seeds in that one. And then there's also seed paper that looks like confetti. And this is not overly full by any means, but oops, give me a minute. But it has a fair amount of seed balls and confetti inside. I mean, you can hear there's plenty of room in there. I am assuming these are wildflower seeds, and I know you shouldn't assume, but there's a website that it tells you to go to, and we both went because we were real curious what kind of seed these were, and it didn't say. So I feel like that is a real con, because people might want to know what they're planting. Possibly, you know, if you're allergic to certain types of flowers, if you just don't like certain types of flowers, here's the tag. And like I said, there's some information here on where to go. So I feel like that was a fail. Like I said, probably wildflowers, but I don't know that. One thing I had thought about this, if I don't give this to my grandkids, was to go ahead and follow the instructions just to find out what exactly these were and show you guys on camera exactly step by step how to do it. I mean, I know the instructions were pretty easy to follow, but sometimes seeing a visual is helpful, and really my curiosity is piqued what's in these. So I'm going to think about that and decide. Now, I want to give you a few tips about these tomatoes. These are beefsteaks. And I always plant my tomatoes, and all my seeds, in fact, in damp paper towels. I basically, if this were the paper towel, I fold it in half like this, and then I fold it in half again like this, and then I dampen it just a little bit. You do not want this dripping wet. You want this just damp. Put my seeds on it, and then I fold it over again, and I slide that whole thing into one of those small jewelry Ziploc bags. I do have a video on that. If you guys want to see that, I can link it. I can't link it on mobile, and I always upload on mobile, but I can link that. So if nothing else, I will get the URL and put it down in the description where you guys can click that and go see if you want to see step by step exactly how I do that. Tomato seeds take about 3 days to germinate. They can take a little bit longer. Some have germinated overnight for me, depending on the seed. So, but I transplant the seed using tweezers to pick up the actual seed itself, not the root, the actual seed, and gently lay it onto peat pots or whatever I'm going to transplant in, and then sprinkle a little bit of vermiculite on top. You have to be careful not to break the root when you do it this way. But that is a real easy way to start some tomato seeds. And I usually get 100% germination, so I'm thinking these are fresh seed. You will probably get 100% germination too. And then you just grow them on until they're about 8 weeks. And when they're 8 weeks, they're ready to plant in the garden, as long as your nighttime temperatures are above 50 degrees. Or for those who know how to use a cold frame properly, or have a high tunnel or something, you can plant the tomatoes in those even if the nighttime temperatures are below 50 degrees. So, but if you're planting in the open garden, wait till those nighttime temperatures are 50 degrees. So, like I said, I'm really, again, I'm going to show you everything that was in my little bag. I'm really pretty happy with this. I feel like we have some tomatoes that we could grow for food. And we have probably what is flowers that we can grow to help the pollinators, or, you know, just to be pretty for us, depending on what those are. And I think they did a lot better this week. I feel like there still should have been some instructions, some actual written instructions. I know that the back of the tomato seed packets have the instructions right there. But again, oh, I've got to quit dropping stuff. Some people look at the back of the seed packet and for whatever reason don't fully understand what it says, or more importantly, when to plant. That's a question I get asked all the time, you know, and I refer them to the back of the seed packet, and they say, let me see exactly what this one says. Start seeds indoors in a sunny location 6 weeks prior to the last frost. In Indiana, that's May 15th. There is a little USDA hardiness zone map here. And it says, when should I start planting? And it is color-coded. So that's very helpful. Not all seed packets have that. So it's easy to get confused if you don't know what you're doing. The wildflowers, it would have been really helpful to know if those were annual or perennial. Because if they were perennial, you could direct sow right now. If they're annual, you might not want to, because if we get a hard frost, it could kill those seedlings. So again, I feel like we should have known, we really should have known what exactly was in these piñatas. And by knowing that, I just think that could have been some helpful. But I do think this was definitely a good kit. And like I said, I'm looking forward to next week's sapling. No idea what it'll be, but we'll see. So if you guys have questions, leave them below. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe. Please subscribe. I appreciate all of you that have subscribed. And thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.